Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. So in this one, we have a Tampa Bay Rays team build, 88 overall. Taking a look at who we have in the rotation, we got Chris Archer, Jake Odorizzi, Matt Garza, Scott Kazmir, and Blake Snell. So definitely some solid arms on this team. I didn't put David Price in the rotation because I wanted him in the bullpen. But taking a look at the lineup, we have Melvin Upton Jr., Cliff Floyd, Evan Longoria, Wade Boggs, Fred McGriff, Ben Zobrist, Wilson Ramos, and Kevin Kiermaier. So the lineup is also pretty good. Definitely some nice diamonds out there. I could have got the diamond Evan Longoria, but I don't feel like it's that much of a difference. And then the rest of the team, like I said, is pretty good. On the bench, we got Will Myers, Logan Morrison, Logan Forsythe, Brad Miller, and Corey Dickerson. The bench is not bad. We definitely have some good bats there. And then in our bullpen, we have Danny Farquhar, Brad Boxberger, Jake McGee, David Price, Alex Colomb, Wade Davis, and Fernando Rodney. So we have a few nice arms in our bullpen with Price, Davis, and Rodney. So that's pretty good. The only pitcher that I wanted for like the starting rotation that I wasn't able to get was James Shields. That's why we ended up with Blake Snell. But everything else is pretty good. Getting into the game, our opponent has Mookie Betts, Barry Larkin, Jacoby Ellsbury, Ted Williams, Hanley Ramirez, Rafael Devers, a creative player, Vida Blue, and Lou Brock. So Vida Blue is not that good against this team because we have a lot of lefties on this team, but we do have 92 Chris Archer on the mound. First time, I believe, using him. Bottom of the first inning, we go the 0-2 count with 1 out in the inning. The hot fastball, swing and a miss for the strikeout. Still in the first inning, we got another 0-2 count. The inside slider got him again for his second strikeout of the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the second inning. Ted Williams up to bat. The inside slider, and he's going to line one into center field. Upton is there. He's going to get it in as quick as possible, but giving up a hit in the second inning. Now with a 0-2 count to Hanley Ramirez, the pitch away, a grounder to short. We're going to throw it to second, to first, and we're going to get the double play. So a big turn right there to not let him get into scoring position. Now the 0-2 count, the inside slider, swing and miss for another strikeout. So we already got 3 strikeouts. Now we go to the bottom of the third inning. Vida Blue, the high fastball, another strikeout. Still in the third inning. Lou Brock up to bat, and we're going to throw the low pitch, and he's going to hit it down the third baseline. Try to dive for that one, try to get the stop, but Wade Boggs, not the best defensive third baseman, couldn't get there in time, so Lou Brock is at first. He ends up at third after a steal and a pass ball, but we get a pop-up into the infield and luckily get out of the inning without giving up a run. Now we go to the top of the fourth inning. Evan Longoria up to bat, and Longoria is going to get a base hit up the middle. I think this was our first hit of the game. We were struggling early on. Couldn't get a hit off of Vida Blue. A lot of lefty matchups like I mentioned earlier on. Now we got Wade Boggs with 2 outs in the inning. Longoria is at first, and Boggs is going to line one into left field, but that one is going to get caught, so we can't get anything going. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Jacoby Ellsbury up to bat, the inside pitch, and he's going to hit one deep into right field. A solo shot. And we go down 1-0 in this game. That was a good pitch. I think we might have missed our mark a little bit, just left it a little too much inside the zone. But we're going to bounce back and get a pop-up into the infield. But Evan Longoria, we slipped up right here. We actually jumped, and he's going to get a hit off of that. So that was a big mistake on our part. With 2 outs in the inning, a low pitch, he's going to get a base hit up the middle. Luckily, Upton is pretty fast because he was able to get there and get it in quick, because if that went by him, he would have scored the run. The play at second, he ends up being safe, but he has runners on second and third with 2 outs. Luckily, we get the grounder to second and get the out, because if he got a run off of that air, that would have kind of sucked. But now we go to the top of the 5th inning, still down 1-0. Ben Zobrist up to bat, and he's going to line one into left field for a base hit. So we're trying to get some more hits in this game. The hits have not been going our way so far, but we got our man on first. That's going to bring up Kevin Kiermaier with 2 outs in the inning, and Kiermaier is going to pop one up into left field. So once again, we can't come up with a base hit. Still scoreless through 5. Now we go to the bottom of the 5th, the 0-2 count, the hot fastball, swing and miss for the strikeout. Now the 2-2 count to Ellsbury, and this time we get him with a changeup inside. No more home runs. Now we go to the top of the 7th inning. Evan Longoria up to bat, and Longoria is going to go deep with a solo shot into left field. That's going to tie this game up at 1-1. We needed that. The hits have been kind of low for us. But now with 2 outs, Morrison pinch hitting is going to line one up the middle. That's going to get past the center fielder. I think there was a shift on this play, and he's going to end up with a double, a nice 2-out double. So Up and up the bat, the 0-2 count, trying to get this run in the curveball. And we're going to hit one deep into center field near the warning track. And that one is going to get caught. Couldn't come up clutch with the base hit. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th. We brought in David Price, so this is what we wanted. This is why we didn't have him in the starting rotation, so he can come in as a relief pitcher. First batter he sees, he strikes him out. The second batter is gonna get a base hit. This one gets through into left field, so a runner on base. Not what we wanted in this inning. He ends up stealing second, and then a curveball in the dirt, and it gets away. He's gonna advance to third. Not what we wanted right there. So a runner at third. The 1-2 count. He tried to sack bunt. Suicide squeeze it a little bit, but that's going to go into foul territory. A strikeout. So we get 2 strikeouts and then a slow roller to third. Wade Boggs coming in, and Wade Boggs, the slowest reaction. And he's going to beat it out at first. Ends up taking a 2-1 lead. That's going to bring up Ellsbury, and he comes up with another base hit. So now runners on first and second. Price struggling a little bit, giving up a few hits. Now the 0-2 count, the curveball away. Got him chasing for the strikeout. So Price ends up with 3 strikeouts in the inning, but gives up a run. Now we go to the top of the 9th inning. Our last hope, Cliff Floyd up the bat, and he's going to hit a slow roller right to the pitcher. I mean, why couldn't this happen for us? Why couldn't we make that play? And he made it look so easy. Maybe we should have fielded it with Price instead of Boggs. But now 2 outs. Wade Boggs up to bat. The high fastball jammed us up. And we're going to pop it up into foul territory. And that is going to be the game. So we lose 2-1. Craig Kimbrell ends up being the player of the game for his quick 1-2-3 inning. We only had 4 hits in this game. So obviously a lack of focus. We should have been able to do a little bit better, much better with this team. But taking a look at the box score, Melvin Upton Jr. goes 0 for 4. Cliff Floyd goes 0 for 4. Longoria goes 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Had the solo shot, so he had the best game for us. Wade Boggs goes 0 for 4. McGriff goes 0 for 3. Zobrist goes 1 for 3. Ramos goes 0 for 3. Kiermaier goes 0 for 3. Archer 0 for 2. And Morrison pinch hitting goes 1 for 1. So we really didn't have that many hits in this game. Obviously, we only had 4 hits, but we didn't really threaten that much. So we should have been able to do much better with this team. And then taking a look at the pitching, Chris Archer pitched a good game. 7 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, only gave up a run. Like, if we have a performance like that, we should be able to get the victory. We took him out a little bit early just to try getting some offense. Didn't really happen. And then David Price with an inning had 3 strikeouts. I mean, the pass ball kind of messed us up a little bit because that put him in scoring position. And then that slow roller, we just couldn't get to it in time. Some unfortunate events, but if we have 9 strikeouts and only give up 2 runs, we should be winning this game 10 out of 10 times. But that's the way it goes. So that is going to do it for this one. We end up losing with the Tampa Bay Rays. Both Florida teams actually have taken a loss, and they're the only 2 teams that have lost so far. I don't know what's going on with these teams, but the Minnesota Twins are up next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.